Jewish thing. I don't say the Jewish are correct because every culture in the world has its own sort of like, this happened this way, this is the beginning, we've done that. That's a load of bollocks. You know, but the truth is between the lines.
Okay, well, why are you wasting your time there, man? You might
No, I'm not wasting my time.
Why don't you go get a beer or something, man?
No.
You're not
What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? Why are you trying to say Jesus is a Negro and a devil and not a man?
There's absolutely nothing
why
we can do for you,
Why are you saying he's a devil and not a man? You know, may Samuel strike you dead, you and maybe very soon. You're a load of fucking wankers.
Bro, you ain't got no power here, bro.
You want to fucking bet. You want to bet. Samuel is not weak. Samuel has no weak. Samuel has no power. Samuel has no power. We'll see who Samuel has his power.
You're less than nothing here, man.
No, you are less than nothing.
Less than
you
nothing,
are stupid fucking nigger.
You're a witch.
Hey, there goes Esau, man. There you go. Nigga, you know.
You're a slimy worm, dog. Slimy worm. And
hey, that was an Edomite, man.
That was a fucking purebred, thoroughbred.
He Edomite, huh?
He literally crawled out of the earth, man, in a cave somewhere, man.
Oh shit, man.
That's who Jake are looking up to, man.
Yeah, this guy, you know, you're niggas. That's what you have to come out of the end.
He said you are a nigga. Esau is coming out, right? He's losing it. He's losing it, man.
He got hurt, man. He got hurt. Esau's done getting cursed out for time. You're a nigga. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
But that's the spirit. We're talking about he exalted himself as God. The guy just said, I believe in myself. I'm this and that. That's the spirit, man.
They're talking about some Samuel. I'm like, bro, you are like, what? Come on, man. Some lame enchantments. I'm like, bro, you're coming in with them lame. I'm like, bro, do you realize that your spiritual elites, man, the heads of the Illuminati, they've got man praying day and night against man. What the hell is you're coming with some lame game, man? Man's trying to come like he's what's his name, man? Not Albert Pike, fucking Alistair Crowley, man. You ain't no Alistair Crowley, nigga. You ain't on some super level. You're some nobody, man, low life. Trying to throw some lame curses, man. I'm like, bro, that's gonna rebound. You're just gonna cut. You went out, you're gonna cross the road, get run over.
There's no enchantment against Jacob anyway, right?
Numbers 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. Neither is there any divination against Israel.
Yeah, that's it. No enchantment, no divination.
True.
Man. This guy's trying to put in some weak game, man. I'm like, look, man, if you ain't even, I'm like, this guy's trying to get on them wicked spiritual levels. I'm like, bro, if you ain't even popped a little boy in his anus, you know, you're not really up in no deep spiritual wisdoms, mate. Go join the Illuminati, man. Go get inducted, mate. On some low ass level, man. You ain't getting inducted to shit. They would look at you, man. They don't even open the door, man. They don't even reply, man. They'll be like, we don't even want to sodomize you, man. God damn. We ain't got no little boys for you. That's what these elites believe. These guys believe that, you know, the ultimate spiritual wisdom you can obtain is popping a little boy in his anus. You know, that's the levels of wickedness these elites are going to try and stop what the program going on here. So, you know, this guy thinks he can just come out and throw out some baffies and, you know, something's gonna happen. Nah, dog. Read it again.
Nah, sir.
Numbers 23, that's right. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. Neither is there any divination against Israel.
Yeah, because that's what these elites are dealing with. We read it earlier, man. This was powerful into what they're tearing down the spiritual strongholds, man. That those so-called illuminated ones, them luminaries, you know, these guys high up on the left-hand side, man, getting into them witchcrafts, getting into them sacrifices, all that. These guys, they're also gonna get smashed as well, man. Just because, you know, them guys, okay, you might be able to do a little levitation, you know, you can make 1-2 little things happen, you know. You got certain mystical powers. Okay, congratulations. But the origin, the root of where you're accessing that from, he's not even on your side. Like, bro, in the kingdom, we're gonna be setting Satan on these heathens, man. We're gonna judge them angels and be like, look, man, let's fuck up this guy's crops. Let's have his kids come out with some twisted up legs. Gonna be messing people up, man. Yeah, we can go second. 605.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 3. It says, know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life?
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna be judging angels. I'm like, the thing is what you don't realize. You know, you can get Acts chapter 5. Because what you don't realize is this is actually an organization, a structure, which has been set up by the one, you know, who the world calls God himself, has actually put this together, and is actually the one supporting and building this up. So that if he's doing that, you know, what kind of you've got some low-level shit, man. You know, that left-hand side, that's never been the the ultimate power. The Chaldees have the rule over the earth as well. They had that Chaldean witchcraft. You know, or even good example, Egypt. Back in Egypt, what the fuck were they called? The Magi's, man. The Magi's of Egypt. They could use certain witchcrafts. You know, certain of the witchcrafts that they were doing. It was enough to convince the Pharaoh, basically, to match what Moses was doing in righteousness. But you know, ultimately, the plagues came, man. They couldn't match them plagues. When the motherfuckers, you know, these men were matching them, man were disannulling the plagues. Man were getting, did they have their firstborn sons, their firstborn surviving? Oh hell no. Their firstborns got smashed as well, man. Just like everyone else's. That's just the same thing with now. The so-called white man, he's trying to, you know, avert that judgment through some ancient witchcrafts. Bruh. You know, it never held up.
That's right.
What was it? I think this.
Will come to naught.
Yeah.
38, I think.
Yeah,
30.
And it says, Acts 5 and 38, and it says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Yeah, that's it. If this counsel, if this work be of men, it will come to naught. But this ain't the work of men, man. This is basically a work that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, man. You know, the guy who created this place, man. Who created Esau. You know, Esau got created. And this guy is trying to pretend like, you know, he's going to have some kind of, say in the matter. You know, not say.
But if it be of the Most High God, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High.
Yeah, that's it. That's you putting yourself in opposition of the guy who created you, man. That's ridiculous. You know, the guy who's got the delete button's just there. You can press it at any moment, but then you're just gonna be no. That is, you know, that's an arch piece of shit. Get Isaiah 47 as well. Because this is what, you know, this is what Esau, the power structure, the so-called white people are trusting in, man. And you know, these guys, they are the devil, fair enough. I'll give it to them. They are the devil, you know. It does align with them perfectly. But just, you know, even if witchcraft was literally made for you, to line it perfectly.
Hey, Esau was in his right spirit, though.
Yeah,
He came up in his right.
He was. He's into the witchcrafts, and he hated niggas, man.
Yeah, he's being real.
Bona fide Edomite right. But the most flawless example you can give. God.
So Isaiah 47 and 12, stand now with thine enchantments, and with a multitude of thy sorceries.
Yeah, them enchantments and them sorceries, man. Because that's you know, you look at the guys in control now, man. What's a big thing, man, that goes on, man? Them witchcrafts and them sorceries, man. Why is it you got like all these guys in fucking Hollywood? I cannot remember that bitch's name, man. But that bitch that did she put together that freaky ass party where there was a bunch of naked people with platters on. A bunch of like, no, it wasn't Lady Gaga, man. It was, I can't remember the bitch's name, man. But I can never remember her name, man. but it came out a little while ago, man. It was like Hollywood parties, a bunch of like the famous people going there. She had like a bunch of platters of people dressed up, like pretending to be dead, you know, eating food off them and shit. And then she was like, this was when Kanye West started first dyed his hair blonde, man. She was like having sessions with him. Then all of a sudden Kanye just flipped it, man. It was a while back. But you know, that witchcraft is a big part of how these elites get down, man. They get together, they do all these things. And it's been a thing in the Esau's, Esau's power structures, man. From the days, you go back to even like when Jake's power in Europe was starting to trail off, the Freemason societies and, the setup of the Illuminati. And all these things got set up. That was Esau once he got in the Freemasons, he was loving that shit, man. I didn't hear a word, yeah, for real.
What's their religion?
Awesome, man.
What's their religion?
We're teaching the Bible, man. Do you know about the Bible?
No, just don't record.
Okay.
Do you know about the Bible or
No,
what?
yeah, just try to understand. Your religion is
Yeah, do you know about the Bible or what?
Babylon. Yeah.
No, the Bible. The Bible.
The Bible. Yeah.
Do you know about the Bible?
Not much.
Do you know about the Israelites in the Bible?
Not much.
Well, okay, there was a man named Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, we can make sure that
Yeah,
so there's a religion.
bro, I literally said about 4 words into the explanation, bro. Give me a chance.
Go ahead.
There was a man named Jacob. He had 12 sons, and he had his name changed to Israel. And that's basically he's the forefather of this nation, man, which is presently the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. That's what they're called in the modern day. So, we're the Hebrew Israelites. That's who we are. It's not really a religion. It's a heritage, man. It's just who we are as people.
Okay, yeah. So, is this image is Jesus Christ's image? This guy with the horn.
What it says on there, this image is not biblical, so no. No, it's not. Why'd you ask?
Why? Because if the image is not biblical, why the horn is on that guy?
Well, why not, man? If it's not,
Could have been that guy.
why would you want that?
Why you want here?
Hold on, do you believe in the Bible? I'm talking about it. I'm talking this guy.
Yeah, but he's a part of Peter.
I was talking to you, man.
No, go ahead.
Do you believe in the Bible?
Just try to understand.
Bro, answer my question, please. Do you believe in the Bible?
I believe in the Bible, yeah.
Okay, well then what you need to know is this is image. This doesn't come from the Bible at all.
That's why I asked you.
There's a man called, you see this guy here?
No, I never seen
in the
it
bottom.
before.
Well, you have. You just didn't know you were seeing him, man. His name's Cesare Borgia. Who? Cesare Borgia, man. Cesare Borgia. He's basically the son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome, man. During like the late 1300s, I believe it was. He was basically the son of the Pope at the time. And he basically decided to change the image of the Son of God, who they call Jesus, basically to the image of his son. Because if you go back in history, before the time,
no, I mean,
I'm making
you believe in Bible now. Do you believe in Bible?
I've got this help sheet. I've got this helpful.
Oh, that's good. No, that's what I want to know. That's
bro, I've got this helpful little sheet for you, man.
You know, man.
Yeah, she had a question. You had a question? Say it again. We're teaching the Bible, huh? Teaching the Bible. But this image, this is some new shit.
Christianity,
Nah, not Christianity, man. We're Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew Israelites.
Hebrew Israelite. Not Jew.
No, it's Hebrew Israelites. That's why I said Hebrew Israelites. Huh?
Like, where they from? I don't get it.
Basically, do you read the Bible at all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The same Jews only from the Bible, or the same Hebrews from the Bible.
Yeah, that's who we are, man. The Hebrew Israelites.
Oh.
We're the descendants.
Yeah, of course I agree, man. But it's just a picture. That's not Jesus.
Of course not, man.
It's
It's a false image, man.
Yeah, I know.
If you go by the biblical description, he looks like a so-called black man with white body afro.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Where
why
the
it's
Bible?
like you go read. You might go read.
Someone was telling me this the other day, we're just having a discussion in my house, and it was like, 'cause I've got one like this, he just went and just threw out of the window.
was like, why? He's like, are you dumb? It's not Jesus. I was like, I know it's not Jesus. Then he enlightened me a bit.
That guy just got impaled by a blade, man.
So this is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 13. So compare which one, yeah? The Bible's talking. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Yeah, so the Son of Man, that was a nickname for who the world calls Jesus Christ, man. One of the titles that he had. So I was talking about him,
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Yeah, clothed with a long garment down to the foot, you know. Same on both pictures, you know, you usually see this guy, he's got that long garment.
And the girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So yeah, the golden girdle is like kind of a belt, a war belt.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Yeah, so you have white hair of a woolly texture, man. Like wool. And if you know anything about woolly texture hair, that's the so-called afro, what they call an afro in the modern day.
I'll take a picture of that.
Yeah.
So when I'm chatting, I know I'm talking about them. And you gotta give me a revelation as well, yeah?
It's on there still.
Oh, yeah. I need to know these things, you know, because all these people can just be telling me man what is
a lot of disinformation.
showing different kind of. This man go church every Sunday, you know, brother. Every Sunday.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff you're not gonna learn in the church.
Yeah, and there's some things here as well. When I come across, I'll be like, nah, I'm not going to that church. Then I'll stop. I'll go to another church. So it's just confusing, man.
You're going to find the truth in the churches.
Yeah.
You're not going to find it there.
No,
Wow. You see, they've never read this to me in my life, you know, in church. They don't read them things.
They avoid it like the plague, man. They avoid it because
People are mad, you know.
there's too much truth. Because the thing is the church is basically about the propagation of
This year was
this
the argument 4 days ago. Oh, my boy was like, take this out. This is not Jesus. I'm going to be a white man.
He's on point, man. He's on point. Ain't no wrong with that.
Wow.
The image is completely false, you know?
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
White really good.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He had red eyes because he drank a lot of wine. You go into...
Is it?
Yeah.
Drink wine?
He drank this good
He didn't know that.
So you know he's a black man, man.
You drink wine?
It's in the Bible.
He drank a lot. Like hella. To the
Matthew's
point
11.
He was called a wine bibber because he drank so much. Yeah. He's what you might call in the modern day a wino.
See, they cursed him out. They said a man gluttonous and a wine bibber.
Yeah.
They cursed out the Lord, man.
You know, that's why they killed him, man. Because he wasn't what they wanted, man. He didn't fit the image of our God.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
If you know anything about brass is already brown. Yeah? Go on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So his feet were on like fine brass, as if they burnt in the furnace. So it's like, yeah, if you burn anything, it's dark. So you know, that's what the
I've been reading
Bible
the
says.
Bible for years. I've been reading it for years. I never even come across this shit.
You got
Like, it's what they tell me to read, anyway.
you got the right text.
When they tell me to read, I read it, and the way they explain it to me.
Yeah, and my first thought was, oh,
You know, you go online, just look up, search on YouTube, Great Millstone, and then basically you'll find videos of us, like our teachers, basically. So if you search Great Mill, you'll get, you know, all that spiritual food.
So you might not worship, like, don't have a church somewhere.
We're with the church now, man. We come outdoors, you know. We're holding lessons now.
So no, because obviously I see some people Beckham, I don't think, you know the same thing.
Where?
Beckham Riley.
I think that's what's his name, man. I don't think
Because if I see the brother, I know how they look here.
Yeah. But no, I think that's some other guys, man. I'm pretty sure. But it's like, yeah.
So now if I'm in my house, I'm thinking maybe I need to like fellowship or come where there's no church nowhere.
Well, it's you can come out on the street because usually it's like you come out Saturday but around like 2-3 o'clock onwards till about 8. They're like either here or up at Oxford Circus Station. Oxford Station. Be there tomorrow. Now if you roll down and any questions you got anything like that, then you can hit us up.
So the 12 tribes of Israel, yeah? I don't understand that one. Seriously, I don't understand that one. So Judah, Benjamin, Levi,
This is basically just 12 tribes of Israel. There was a man named Jacob. He was the son, He had he basically had 12 sons, and Judah, Benjamin, Levi down. They basically become progenitors to a nation. That's pretty much it. And they were basically the nation that was chosen by the Most High to receive his promises.
So this guy is the one that changed the image.
He's the son of him. It's his dad.
This is that changed it.
Yeah, it's his dad that changed it.
He's a funny. What was his name?
Caesar Borgia, man. Caesar. If you search the Borgias, they've got a TV show. They've got a lot of history, documentaries. You can look it up.